let's talk hair color. So, I'm only actually in this video going to be focusing on the brand Enrage. I have two of their bottles right here. These are the two colors I've used most recently. So, first color I used from this brand was the Twisted Teal color. So in case you didn't get that before, this is the color Twisted Teal by Enrage, and there's also a picture of my hair dyed with it. Don't judge me, I was kind of a scene kid. And that always comes out super vibrant. I love that. I can throw it over orange hair, and I have bright teal hair. It works beautifully. It fades beautifully. It smells great. This stuff smells like bubble gum. Every color of this smells like bubble gum. It's incredible. It's one of my favorite things about it. And I think the color I've used more recently after the teal was the pink. Yeah. Also, I am a total moron. I forgot to say the name of the color. The color is Feisty Fuchsia, which is by Enrage, as you can probably tell, but here's a picture of that as well. I had a short pink bob for a while after I did my teal last time. No, last time I did teal was after my pink bob, but I used to always do teal. Teal was like the color I always went back to. Like, I think most people have a color that they end up always going back to when they dye their hair. Teal has always been mine. So, I used the pink last time, and it didn't want to come out. I threw it over orange hair, I bleached my hair from black to orange, and I just threw the pink dye on, and it turned bright pink, which was exactly what I wanted. And then when I got sick of it, I tried to bleach it out, and it turned slightly less bright pink. It was still extremely bright. It didn't want to come out at all. So here's a picture of that. As you can see, it was still bright, and if you would please ignore my bad makeup, that'd be cool. And that was really annoying to get out. It never really totally came out. But it's a good dye. I do recommend it. I love this to death. I've actually heard some people have had bad experiences with it, where it doesn't stay or it fades really fast. I don't actually wash my hair that often, like at all. I mean, I wash it, but not often. And when I have really brightly colored hair, I always make sure to wash it in cold water. I don't leave shampoo on it for too long, all that, you know, extra measures. But it didn't fade for me, ever. And so after that, I cut almost all of my hair off, and I went pastel purple, which I used this. So I'm sorry, I did it again. I forgot to say the name of the color. The name of the color is Purple Plum by Enrage, and so if you look, you will see the pastel version that I did with it, and then you will also see the dyed version with no dilution whatsoever, and I know it's a weird picture. I'm sorry about that. I used the tiniest drop in the world with a buttload of conditioner and a tiny drop of the pink, because this purple is extremely blue based. I don't know if you can see how blue based it is, but you probably can't really tell, but it's extremely blue. And so mixing the pink helped even it out to make it a bit less blue, I guess. And so I had fun with that for a little while, and I got bored with it kind of fast, so I ended up dyeing my hair all dark purple, just using this mixed with some conditioner and developer. A little drop of this goes a long way, especially if you're going light, but if you're going dark, it still goes forever. I re-dyed my hair at least 7 times, and it's still like up to here. And the only problem I encountered with that is when I washed it out, it almost looked a pure dark blue. So if you're going to be using it and you want like extreme purple, mix some pink in with it. And then when I ended up bleaching it out, it turned my hair teal. Just bright teal. I used to have pictures, I don't anymore. it turned my hair extremely bright teal, and I really didn't want that, so I ended up bleaching it out, and I got white pretty fast. I've never been very careful with my hair. And another thing I discovered with this purple dye is a million different colors in one. I left it in a bottle, not this bottle, a different bottle with some conditioner and developer for about half an hour, and the dye went from dark purple to bright ass teal. So I used that to dye my hair teal.
So here's a picture of that accidental teal concoction.
Because I didn't feel like going out and getting teal. I didn't want to have to spend money. So I just made my own teal, and it worked really well. So I'll have a picture of that up here too. So, do people do hair dye reviews? I think that's a thing. Right? Oh well. But all in all, I recommend this brand. I love this brand. Yeah. So that's what I have to say about that.